It's all right. We give thanks for the blessed flames. May we always continue to have peace. Son of Soliana, guide and watch over us with your eternal light.
Howdy. Oh, you're in New Orleans? Right on. That's cool. Why are you down there? Honeymooning? Oh, right on, man. Good for you.
A pleasure to meet you at last, Princess of Soliana. I am Dr. Eggman. I've come here to obtain the secret of the flames of disaster from you, and to take the miracle gems that are the key to its secret, the Chaos Emerald. Now, Princess, this way, please.
Yeah, okay. We know what happens next. Sonic shows up and he's way past cool. Ow! And she's like, I like hedgehogs. And he's like, whoa, is that this type of game? Yeah, it's that type of game. Ah! Yeah, alright. No, let's not start that again. Don't. Well, I hope you're having fun then. Honeymooning down in New Orleans. You guys get a guided tour through like the cemeteries and stuff like that? Like the spooky sites around that place? Just got to your hotel. Oh, okay. Wife loves spooky stuff. Right on. Yeah, you know what? I think I have seen some of her Facebook stuff. That tracks pretty well. Make sure you eat some good old-fashioned Cajun food while you're down there. Some gumbo and jambalaya. Head to the desert. This is my least favorite stages of Silver.
I sense Sonic's presence here.
Once a gator head to bring back.
Girlish intuition.
What am I doing?
Sorry. As soon as I find Sonic, I'll help you find who you're looking for, Silver.
Cajun food is really good.
This looks so beautiful.
Got Silver, your model's freaking out a little bit.
Desert?
Everything is so great here, isn't it? The sky is gorgeous and everyone's happy.
In the desert?
Let's go. I'll help you find who you're looking for.
I'm now totally sidetracked from my own plot. Haha! Yeah, that's right, Silver. Tell that box it's no use. It's no use!
Just you wait, Iblis Trigger.
Oh, yes. And this is what I don't like about this level. Well, I mean, not the spiders, but the fucking... Oh, well, that was cool, Silver. The fact that Silver basically has to play, giant billiards. Where are your friends? Hang on for a second. Oh, sorry, muted myself because I had to sneeze. One for you, one for you. Alright. Here come the giant billiard balls. The numbers on them indicate how many times they can get pushed, which right now is not a huge deal. Pulled an all-nighter last night. You're getting close to the end of Nocturne. Right on, man. Oh, I may still get what I want here. Come on, go in. Yeah. Did that actually do anything for me? I think it opened this door. Oh, hey, look, this room is pain. Killed Hikawa, but then Isamu's god killed you because you ran out of MP. Bye. Okay, so this room is less toxic when you play as a character that can hover. At least. Great!
There should be a switch somewhere.
Is that what we're looking for? Is a switch? There it is. Come on. Yeah. Don't care. Stupid whale god that changes its resistance every turn.
Leave this up to me.
Oh, this is the worst part. Yeah, Amy can double jump. But if you don't have good momentum... Oh wait, no. Her double jump has, like, no momentum to it. God.
When you don't want to be discovered, hold the X button to become invisible.
Silver. Come on, man. Well, that was really useful. Yeah, this invisibility shit really only works in this level. And it still didn't save me from getting hit. Eh. Come on, come on, come on! Oh, there goes the one-up.
I feel it. Sonic was here.
I can feel it! I can feel the cosmos! Yeah. A boss that can change resistances every turn, that does sound like fucking Nocturne pretty well. I mean, I give that game credit though. I mean, as much of a dick as that game can be, it definitely respects the player. It's like, you can fucking handle this bullshit, can't you? Hates the player. I mean, yeah. If you're looking through an RPG you can just breeze through, that ain't gonna be it. See, there you go. The system can be abused by both the player and the computer, so by being bullshit both ways, it actually becomes weirdly balanced in that sense. So it's part of it's how when people always complain about like anime fighting games being like broken and unbalanced because all the characters can do weird broken garbage. That's what's balanced about it, is that they're all broken. Strongest pro tag in the games. I believe it.
Thank you.
Ooh, I don't even know how that worked. I can just, yeah, I can hang out on these. Great!
Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Let's start by getting rid of them.
Okay. Come here. That one just rolled into the other one. I was like, yeah, sorry, bud. Howdy, Kite. How you doing today, man? Took a couple of days off because work's been getting a little bit nutty again. But also because I recently picked up Resident Evil 8, so I was playing a decent little chunk of that yesterday. Didn't get far yet. Howdy, Cole. Hey, man. Hope we're all having a good day so far. I'm good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Resident Evil 8. I've only so far gotten as far as getting through Castle Dimitrescu and getting to the point where now I can go to the next Lord's Castle. You've yet to finish it. Alright. Yeah, I'm about to go to the creepy dollhouse is where I am in the game. It's the best part. Yeah, it's real good so far. I'm enjoying it a shit ton. Nope. You.
Well, I guess that's done.
No, it's not, Silver. Well, I guess that's done as enemies continue to bombard him from the walls. I will say my favorite part so far, though, was that in Castle Dimitrescu, there's...
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over there.
Is that there's just a room in the main foyer. That wasn't the right hole, I think. Or was it? There's a room in her main foyer that's just the save room where the merchant guy is hanging out. And if you go in there, she won't follow to the point where she'll just, if you leave the door open, she'll just stand there and stare at you. And then if you step out, she'll take a swipe at you. But then she'll walk away, glare at you, and then just walk off. Like, this man has taken over a part of her house and she's not allowed in that room anymore. She's salty about it.
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over there. Ha!
What? I didn't touch it again. Why did it go down from 9 to 7? Have I played the last spell? No, I haven't. I'm afraid I don't know quite what that is, Cole. Why did it drop to 6? It's fun. Alright. What's it about? No. Get away from that. That other hole. Oh, I think I can hear the goal ring. Get in it! Get in there! Yeah! Okay. For some reason I remember that being a lot more frustrating the last time I went through this. Great! We'll say this. Silver is full of enthusiasm. Especially from someone who comes from such a depressing future. My world's on fire! Great! He sounds like fucking CDI Link. That's what he sounds like. I can't wait to go bomb some Dodongos!
I can't believe we haven't located Sonic yet. Gee, I wonder where he went.
Would I play the CDI games? I don't know. I once considered trying to get a hold of them,
I've been looking for you.
but a CDI
Ableist Trigger.
and those games are actually really expensive.
Damn us all.
There are PC versions.
My name is Silver. For the future of the world.
But yeah, you know what? I have heard about the PC versions. They have some... They're remastered so the controls are better and, like, there's even extra characters you can play as. I don't know. I'd think about it.
Doesn't look like you're here to talk.
There would be a bit of a learning curve because I've never played those games before. I've only seen other people play them. Okay, Sonic. Here I come.
What? What?
Here, have a seat. Have another seat.
Here I come. What?
Here, have a chair. Or a table.
Here I come. What?
Yeah.
That hurt.
Okay. Have a...
Here I come. What?
Hey, have a barrel.
What?
Have a seat.
That hurt. What? Here I come.
Oh, he actually got me once.
Here I come.
If I crouch and walk at the same time, I can do the duck walk. Great!
What? Here I come. What? That hurt.
Here, have a seat. Have a table. Have it all. Great! These fights. As Shadow and Sonic, these fights are, you have to stay on the move and, like, wait for openings. As Silver, they're just simple, relaxing fights where you just grab a bunch of objects and you're like, alright, where are you? Have a seat, and a table, and another seat. Have a barrel, another seat. Yeah, somewhere down the line. Maybe I'd do the CDI game.
Is this a joke? How could someone like you cause the destruction of our world?
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. For the sake of the future, the Iblis Trigger must be destroyed. Elise? Wait! Don't you dare turn your back on me! It's time I finally put an end to this!
Stop!
Amy? Get out of my way, Amy! This is my mission!
Absolutely not!
Silver, I just realized your hair looks like...
Thanks, Amy.
You know, like how, kindergartners are taught how to draw, like, turkeys by just tracing around their hand? It looks like Silver has, like, a permanent one of those just stapled to his forehead.
The person you were looking for was Sonic. Were you planning to kill him?
He's responsible for destroying my
Billy
world.
Hatcher.
That's crazy!
I guess Billy Hatcher has more of, like, the,
But it's true! In the near
like the
future,
rooster
his actions
crest.
will cause the devastation of my world.
I just mean, like, if you put your hand on a piece of paper
I don't
and
believe
trace the outline of it,
even if that was
that's
true,
basically what's affixed to,
if I had to choose between the world and Sonic,
the
I would
Shadow's
choose
head.
Sonic.
Or, no, not Shadow, Silver's head. Actually, hang on a second. What does the top of Billy Hatcher's head look like? I haven't seen it in a while, but I'm pretty sure it was just like a rooster crest. Oh, okay, yeah, it's... does have sort of like a big red three-fingered
So
hand
this is
coming
where
off
you
the
are.
back of his
I've
head.
been looking for you.
The very exaggerated rooster's crest.
What's wrong?
Well, Blaze?
Never played Billy
Kill someone
Hatcher.
to save the world.
I know that was another game made by Yuji Naka.
Is that
Wonder if
really
that's
the
any
right
good.
thing to do?
And I know most of the gameplay is just pushing giant
so
eggs
naive.
through levels.
Whether it's right or wrong, I can't really say. But what I do know is, if we don't take this chance, the future will remain exactly as it is.
Since he's after Dr. Eggman, let's sneak into Eggman's base. Maybe we'll learn something new.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, the train level? I mean, mostly if I played like the Zelda CDI games, just like anybody else, it would purely be for like the cutscenes in the game. Go check out the shop. I think I already bought that. That's like the least impactful ground pound I've ever seen. Just, here I come, but not too hard. Yeah, okay. I think Blaze, she's taller and has longer legs than Silver. And she's moving her legs faster, but she's only managing to keep pace with Silver, who's just kind of very slowly jogging. Oh, right, now I remember. Right way. I need to go. Yeah, there we go. We're going to the snow level. And I need his weak ass fucking ground pound to did all the switches at once. Well, as long as he doesn't have to snowboard, this is still just fine. Also, that weak ground pound has, like, deceptive range.
Eggman's base is ahead. Let's hurry.
Oh, we start out as, Blaze. It's fucking criminy fucking game. Even grinding on rails doesn't work as intended. Can we get a new He-Man reboot? I never saw old He-Man, but I was actually a fan of the reboot from the early 2000s. Oh, are we getting a new He-Man reboot? Oh, there was still another one. Now, my favorite episode, though, of the early 2000s, like, He-Man show, I think it was just called Turnabout is Fair Play. And it's one where they put a fucking belt on Skeletor that hurts him anytime he does, like, evil things. So he had to, like, and his fucking henchmen were just trolling him on purpose. They copied SpongeBob. I haven't seen, like, all fucking 56 seasons of SpongeBob, so I don't know what all SpongeBob has done. Really? No checkpoint in between there? It was an early season? Oh, okay. Well, still. For whatever reason, I didn't see that one. But yeah. And so, yeah, his minions and henchmen, like, fucked with him hard because they knew he couldn't do anything about it. As a tickle belt that tickled him when he tried to be evil. Oh, huh. Interesting. Hey, Shads! But yeah, at the end of the episode, once Skeletor got the belt off and everything, he's got all of his minions hanging, suspended over, like, a boiling lava pit or whatever. And they're like, please forgive us, Lord Skeletor, and he's like, no. And then he pulls the lever and sends them all fucking down into it. No! Not again. He tried to be good, but just couldn't handle Patrick. Hold X and fire tornado. Okay. get DC Comics superhero movies about animals. Blaze seems like drunk Sonic gameplay wise. She has a double jump, and she sort of has a homing ball, but it's kind of unpredictable and a lot less controllable. The game doesn't spend a lot of time explaining what Blaze can do and how her moves can be useful. It's just like, here's Blaze. Oh, I ran out of psychic power. Oh, the new Loki series aired today? Right on. I hope that's good. Loki's a little bit of an overplayed character in the MCU, but, I mean, they can't help it. He's one of their best villains. And Tom Hiddleston is a great actor. First episode was pretty good. Right on. Now, this is the Loki from Endgame that just kind of, in the, like, other timeline that took the Tesseract and ran away, right? I know everybody was pretty much assuming that's how they were gonna get the new Loki series. Loki is good in the comics, though. I do sort of like the character development he got over the years in the MCU. It's mostly undone if the new Loki is just that alternate timeline one. But having him, like, at least having more of a heart towards his brother, even if he's still a mischievous asshole, I think works really well. Like, having him actually care about him. They need to hurry up and get Doom into the MCU. Well, first they have to re-establish it with, like, an actual good Fantastic Four movie. But yeah, I think, done right, Doctor Doom would be, yeah, a really great addition to it. You just need someone who's, can have that cadence in their voice. Doom is displeased! Not funny guy in mask. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, they always try to, like, change his mask because they're like, oh, no one could take Doom seriously with his mask being the way it is. That's not true. There's ways that it could be implemented where it's not as where you can still have the mask retain its original look without losing that intimidation factor. I have no idea where I'm going because this previously was a big open area where Shadow drove his car around vroom vroom and knocked over a bunch of searchlights. That's where the Fox movies honestly failed. to be honest, the Fox Marvel movie, is that they were mostly ashamed of how the characters looked originally from their comic book origins. I prefer the "you are forced to take Doom seriously despite the mask." Yeah. I mean, the whole reason Marvel characters work is because even though most of them look sort of silly, like, they generally do enough to be respected. Like, Wolverine is a guy who got away with wearing bright yellow spandex because he fucking eviscerates people. You're not gonna make fun of that.
Looks like we've arrived a little too late.
He was a fucking 4-foot human Ginsu knife.
What? Oh no!
They need to have proper sized Wolverine in the MCU. Yeah, that is true. Hugh Jackman was always, like, way too tall. But that was something, you know, you could excuse because he did it, he pulled it off so well. Hugh Jackman, not Wolverine. Not Wolverine, the guy from the 90s show.
Just try and stop me.
Hey now, we can love both. I was a huge fan of the 90s cartoon. And I actually liked Hugh Jackman as Wolverine as well. So am I trying to, like... Oh, okay. Can I? No, I can't grab those missiles. Even though it would make sense to be able to. Oh wait, I can grab some. Also, Silver can't avoid the laser. He just has to be far enough away. No! Crap. Oh, you actually prefer the 90s version. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, Hugh Jackman had the look, but the guy from the 90s cartoon definitely had the voice. Like, I don't know what it was about the 90s, but for some of those superhero cartoons, for a fair amount of them, they got some of, like, the most perfect voice roles. I don't know how that blew off that. Okay. Though, the other thing Hugh Jackman was missing was, like, Wolverine's overall really terrible posture. I mean, how am I supposed to take Wolverine seriously if he's not always hunched over like he has horrible osteoporosis? You'll always like 90 Cyclops over full head cover suit. Yeah. I too prefer, even though I don't prefer Wolverine, or no, Cyclops as a character, like, at all, I will admit that he looked better with, like, the top of his head showing. Yeah, that's part of the reason I never really cared for him, is that he's always been kind of a preppy dickhead. God, Silver, you cannot outrun that. No. Head behind box. Eat box. Okay, so Silver has like a worse time fighting like the big bosses like this. Every group needs a Fred, though. Yeah, I suppose that's true. This fight's taking forever. Isn't Silver lucky there are boxes everywhere? He's dropping enemies too, though enemies are not, like, the best way to handle this, would seem. Get a little bit more game. Box. Eh. He does have a pretty good throwing arm. Eh. Oh, that didn't work. No. Hide behind box. Oh, that still hit me. There we go. Right? Got it? It's such a headache.
Silver, watch it. He's coming in.
Ah, run, Silver! Okay, we made it out. Wonder how they're gonna bring X-Men and the Fantastic Four into the MCU. Yeah, I don't know.
That took too long.
I mean, I doubt they're going to use, like... Sadly, I doubt they're going to use the Fox Marvel continuity anymore. So we might still get James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender
That's a chaos.
as like Magneto and Professor Xavier.
It's said this
But they
gem
will
can
probably
transform your thoughts
recast
into
all the
power.
rest.
Collect 7, and a miracle's supposed to happen. Keep it as a lucky charm.
And as for Fantastic Four, I don't know. Fantastic Four you can really kind of do at any time.
Into power.
Because X-Men is just... X-Men's a lot harder, because it's like mutants. And mutants have, in Marvel lore, pretty much always existed. And there's been a school for helping mutants for a long, long time.
But now I think I'm in trouble.
But the Fantastic Four, you can just, at any point, oh, Reed Richards and his family take a trip up into space and then come back fucking changed.
Maybe I should just walk away real quietly before they spot me.
Oh,
I don't... I'll also be honest, I don't really much care for Fantastic Four. I like the villains and supplemental characters that came out of Fantastic Four, but I don't much care for, like, them as a hero group. Specifically Reed Richards. Reed Richards is a man who has done so much, like,
thank you so much.
quote-unquote unintentional evil in the name of science.
I'm Amy. Amy Rose.
My name is Elise.
Check it out, Sue. I've created an interdimensional portal to another realm. Out hops an evil dude. Ah, I'm a warlord. I'm gonna take over this place.
Princess
Oh,
Soliana,
well,
are you?
shit.
Bet someone's already on their way to rescue
At
you.
least science happened.
Yes, but someone I know said to me, nothing starts until you take action. So I decided to heed his advice.
You wouldn't happen to have some feelings for this person, would you?
What? No, of course
It's
not.
okay. Love changes everything. It feels like every little moment in your life is huge, doesn't it?
Good thing Amy's really
What
dense.
does this guy look like?
Because if she figured out that
On a date with him?
Elise had feelings for Sonic, she probably would have pulled out her big fucking
So cute.
boppum hammer and just like broke her kneecaps on the spot.
Look, you're a princess and you're super cute. That guy's the lucky one. I also have someone that I'm pursuing too. I wish us both luck.
Beat the pursuers and escort Elise. Why are we stuck with that? Silver has nothing to do with that plot line. Oh, because we're Amy now, okay.
Man,
Huh.
we came all the way here and the town's filled with bad guys.
Eh. God, I hate your weapon, Amy. I mean, no, I take that back. I love your weapon, Amy, because I love all hammers. But... fucking... I do hate the fucking lack of range on it. Why aren't you swinging a hammer that's at least twice as big as you? the hammer got a downgrade from adventure. It really did. Okay, killing that one killed all of them. Man, Silver's story has the most, hey, play another character for, like, no reason. And it... What's Silver even doing right now?
Aren't I just incredible?
You're something, Amy. You're persistent, that's what you are. You like that Reed has a holdover from, like, the 40s adventure stories? But, like, with science? Somebody who does more damage than good in the name of science can't, in good conscience, call themselves a hero. Let's fuck with the natives, but they're aliens.
Mephiles. Tell me, who is the Iblis Trigger? Why does he want to destroy the world?
Why does that matter to you? Unless you complete your task, your future will remain the same. Forever. He's currently at the terminal station. It's now or never if you want this.
Hi. Well, I guess we won't, we'll just accept what he says. Even though, events have shown that we may be on the wrong track. Let's just continue to blindly follow the mouthless thing that moves as if it's a dead husk. Hey guys, can I go to the train station?
Why can't I get into the station? Silver, is there a way to do this without being noticed?
Hey.
Tell you this, it's almost time for the guards to go on rounds. Head out on rounds, there's a chance. I guess we'll hit the shop real quick. Though I don't think the shop has anything new, but we can check. And then Silver gets to play a round of Metal Gear Solid. I don't even know why I'm trying to collect this. They don't do anything. have to get all of them, and then all you get is an achievement and nothing else. New in the shop. Viking soldier. Okay, so Psychic Dash only works when you're slightly off the ground. You can't wait till the peak of your jump and do it. Also, it's not even a teleport. Silver literally just dashes from one place to the other, which means the technique is a lie and also not super helpful. Or maybe it is. Do a teleport dash. Well, we made it.
Great!
I guess. I don't think those guys ever really cared. Also, how is that them changing shifts? Alright, guys. Time to change guard positions. Or guard. It's time for the new shift to come up and set up the barrel maze. Why couldn't I just go? That doesn't matter. That's not a teleport game. That's literally Silver lifts his feet off the ground and zooms forward.
I'm not going to let the Iblis trigger get away!
Shit. You think this needs a remake? I have heard some people be like, oh, you know what? Sonic 06 needs... You know what? Okay.
This conveyor belt changes direction. I better be careful.
It's not as if it's the worst idea in the world. Because all it really needs is it just needs time to be fixed into the product it was originally meant to be. Like, the demo... Shit. The original demo of this game, which was of actually a more complete version of the game, was fine. It was good. The game just needed more time. So blame the fire. Look, okay. So, there are some story elements of this game that don't really work all that well. But that's most Sonic games anyways. You're right, we didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. That didn't help anything. What the fuck? Free! Yeah, you don't really play Sonic good for the good story. You play Sonic for, like, the good action and the good feeling of it. Okay, maybe Shads plays Sonic for the good story. The stories are rarely perfect, but they can be decent. Like Sonic Adventure 2 had actually a pretty decent story, even though I never really enjoyed having to swap between several characters at a time in that game. I like more Sonic Adventure 1's take of just one character at a time. But more than that, this game's mechanics just need a tune-up. This game, as is, feels like an early release beta version. It works, but it could work better. It's playable, but it just needs polish to make it like its finished product. That, and I really hate all these games still including, like, emblems and stuff like that, if the emblems themselves don't really unlock or do anything. Like in this game, the emblems solely give you an achievement if you can, if you collect them all. That's not worth the time and effort to do that. Or we can just do that. And after I say that, I go out of my way to collect one of them. Also, I saw Cole mentioning that he would be a kick-ass plot twist. By the by, I saw Cole mention he's gonna play a Breath of Fire game. Silver is Amy and Tails' son. That would be kind of a neat plot twist. What Breath of Fire game were you thinking of playing, Cole? One of the numbered ones?
That was easy.
Or were okay, the first one? Yeah, the first one's good. I was gonna say, or were you gonna tempt fate and play the PS2 Dragon Quarter game? I own that game, and I've tried to play it a few times. I can't get anywhere in it.
I knew it! I knew you'd return. You had to.
It's a really sad way for that series to end, too.
You again. This time, there will be no more interruptions. The Iblis Trigger must die.
Silver is Sonic and Elise's son. No. No, you stop playing into this game's fanfiction right now.
Elise! Ah! It's time to end this. Mephiles! Why are you getting in my way? I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Robotnik and Elise then. So 2 humans do the horizontal mambo and a psychic hedgehog is born?
I won't hold back. Here I come.
He's like, here I come. Where the fuck are you? Oh, howdy, Scarecrow. It's all the wild hogs. Ah. Oh, Shadow actually has a dog in this fight. It's no use. Ah! Can I? No. No, I can't. Single most obnoxious thing about fighting Silver. And you can't even truly use it against the fucking... the other pro tags when you fight them. Shadow's aggressive as hell, yeah. Uh-oh. Ow! Shadow went fucking Super Saiyan. And now Silver's all slow. Shadow could kill the entire Sonic roster if he wanted to. I was saying so in my, well, no, I wasn't saying that in my last stream, but I was saying in my last stream that, and even in some of my other streams, Shadow's like the best written character in this game. He has like the most agency. He has like the most purpose. He actually does things. He actually confronts and has the most like interactions with the main villain of the story. Yeah, he has a nemesis. Maybe not Omega. Yeah, Omega is, well, according to this game, canonically the one who eventually takes down Shadow when the world starts to see him as an issue. Yeah, Shadow's actually got like a really good supporting cast. Like, Sonic's crew are just a bunch of people who either are Sonic fans or they just kind of tolerate his existence, pretty much. Shadow actually has like,
easy.
diverse relationships with the people around him. Vector is cool, but his team is crap. The Chaotix. Tails is close to Sonic, but Tails' like relationship is that he basically idolizes Sonic and wants to be like him. I guess they have tried to build him out as more of a character with like an inferiority complex that has to kind of try to overcome his reliance on Sonic.
Chaos control!
But I just feel that even though Shadow's original intent was just, here's dark, edgy Sonic.
You don't bother. With the Chaos Emerald's power,
Knuckles is sort of making up for past mistakes.
you can't break free.
I won't give up.
But I'm talking about like
All depends on me.
their relation to the
Can't lose.
supporting cast
When it's
relation
so
to
close.
the core character in the middle. Knuckles is interesting on his own.
Chaos
Chaos control.
But his relationship to Sonic is more or less that he works with him, but he's not
I won't let
a
anyone
huge
get
fan
in
of
my
his,
way.
and that's why he constantly gets tricked by Robotnik. Amy just lusts for Sonic. Amy's original intent was that she is literally a Sonic fangirl,
The past.
and she gets kidnapped by Metal Sonic, thus
What are you talking
prompting
about?
the events of Sonic CD.
What happened? It seems
The last Echidna knows
took place
they ruined
10
it. Yeah,
years ago.
they ruined it with the Knuckles the Echidna comic,
If you want the truth.
where all the Echidnas came back, and instead of going on fun adventures where Knuckles punches people and is cool, they just hang out on the floating island and talk politics and stuff like that. Big at least has his own story. I love Big the Cat.
An electromagnetic pulse has just been generated, injecting a decompression agent. No, the level's not dropping. A spatial meltdown is inevitable.
Yeah, Big doesn't really have much to do with all the other characters.
Take shelter. Why?
They just
Why do you
they just kind of lumped him in with like Amy and stuff. He just wants to go on adventures with his frog buddy. That's pretty much it. I would love a Big the Cat game. Sorry, dealing with you for the last year, people, the things that you must go through your head, right? He's the last of his kind, and he's the solitary protector of a great source of power.
Is that?
Successful, they'd have probably done a silver game. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Iblis.
They probably would have.
Shadow.
Only if you get to play as Froggy.
Iblis. They're escaping.
We'll have to split up. I'll pursue Mephiles.
Okay, then leave Iblis to me.
Give it sort of a Ratchet and Clank mentality where sometimes Froggy just gets to go off and do entire sections on his own. Shadows. Doesn't he create a time loop? Yeah, he does. Racing adventures featuring Froggy. Big rigs. Big rigs over the frog racing.
A laboratory like this? Under Soliana?
Oh, this is going to be fine. Was Big in the Rivals games? I never played the Sonic Rivals games for the PSP. I don't remember. Big the Cat meets Duke Nukem. The easiest voice casting ever.
You the rest to me.
Is there a switch in here then? Oh, okay, the door just opens. Wait, this is Silver's level. Why am I sent? Good play as Shadow. Funnily enough, Espio was playable in Rivals. Right on. Like that I'm unintentionally drumming up love for Sonic 06. Though I will fully admit, I am actually, I've been having quite a bit more fun with this game since I finished Sonic's story. It's a fun game. You enjoyed playing as Sonic the most? To each his own, but I thought Sonic handled the worst out of all of them. Speed is like your the biggest threat to your survival in this game. I enjoy Shadow and Silver because they move at much more controllable speeds. His levels are more simple. Yeah. I guess you're right about that. I don't know, it's just that thing where when I think about it, what I'm reminded of is the Golden Compass game. No. I don't often play movie tie-in games, like, anymore. You bought it the other day. Done by Sega. It is an interesting thing. I mean, movie tie-in games can be okay. Hell, they can even be, like, really good. They just aren't really. It's like the same thing I have about most, video game movies. I've just become really jaded to the idea of it over the years. My mind just instantly assumes they're bad at this point. US forced it to be called the Golden Compass. Huh. Was the film even good? I don't know. All I remember in it is that it had, I think it had both Daniel Craig and Ava Green, I think is her name, who were both in Casino Royale. And then it also had Sam Elliott in it. And Sam Elliott, regardless of movie, turns everything he's in into a Western. Nicole Kidman. Okay. Not Ava Green. My bad. Daniel Craig was in it. Yeah. I knew at least I was right about Daniel Craig. And Elliot mumbles, so he can't speak. Sam Elliott's literally just a cowboy out of that fell out of a time portal, and he just plays what he knows because he's an immortal cowboy. They also kind of ruined the plot twist. Just gonna say it, I think part of the reason why I like Shadows and Silver's story is better, or gameplay better, is because I don't die as much. The levels are somewhat easier. Not always. But with, like, Sonic's levels, there were always just some of the segments of some of the levels that were super hard. And I was like, no, please don't take my last life. I don't want to do it again. The director said the production was a shit show. Happy to work on Twilight because at least that was free to adopt a book. Huh. Yeah, it's always funny to look back sometimes on, like, director interviews and stuff where they're like, yeah, we knew it was gonna be bad, but, you know, must create product. Surprised there were no sequels. Well, if it didn't do good in theaters, then yeah, they wouldn't have greenlit any sequels. They wanted a Harry Potter killer. Yeah. There were a bunch of companies that were going for that at the time. That's why they adopted the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe books. Which got a couple of movies. But didn't keep it up. They also did the, what's the name of those movies? The Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Okay, yeah. Also tried and fucked up Percy Jackson. Did they finish the Narnia saga? I think they only did 3 books, I think? Did The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. They did Prince Caspian, and then I think they did one more? But I can't remember. And a miniseries. I remember when I was a kid, they showed us the old, like, BBC version of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Because the newer versions didn't exist yet. Was it good? I actually don't remember all that much about it. I think it was good. No! 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 Well, BBC stuff is usually good. Alright. Oh, I think I just fucked myself there. I have no idea where the little... But I don't think I need...
Was this underwater?
The fucking delivery of that line. Was this underwater? Lemony Snicket's a series of unfortunate events. Oh, can't stun him. Is that a one-up? I mean, one-up. Must live. Free! Recharge, and... Whew! Made it. Didn't mind the Jim Carrey unfortunate events. I never saw that one. Actually, I never saw any of the adaptations of Series of Unfortunate Events. I do love me some Jim Carrey, though. It was also pretty good. Right on. Like both actors. There's a PS2 game for it. Oh yeah, I do remember that happening. The Sonic movie made him great again. Yeah. Jim Carrey came out swinging for that movie. He was, like, acting like 90s Jim Carrey again. 90s and early 2000s Jim Carrey. His Eggman dance. Happy for him. I'm happy for him too. To be honest, I'm actually kind of surprised that the Sonic the Hedgehog movie actually just like, I mean, it wasn't like an amazing triumph of cinema or anything like that, but it defied expectations by being just a very decent movie based on a video game. You love the Jim Carrey Grinch. As someone who grew up watching the original, like, 30-minute cartoon movie of it every Christmas, I actually kind of liked it too. Or, I did like it a lot. Now, I still prefer the cartoon movie, just as, like, a genuine, like, Christmas movie. But I do still like the Grinch, Jim Carrey's The Grinch, as just a movie in itself. It doesn't even have to really be a Christmas movie. When will a video game movie be a triumph of cinema? I don't know, man. Oh, right on, man. Thanks for the bits, Zero. And howdy, welcome. like Sonic and Detective Pikachu, to be honest. I've heard the Detective Pikachu was good. I never saw it, but I've heard it was good. But yeah. The Sonic the Hedgehog movie was a very just like decent, inoffensive movie. Yeah, I think I was talking with someone about this the other day. Hideo Kojima is a man who loves movies, and he wants to make movies, but he only knows how to make video games. So he just makes his video games like movies. And some of those are quite good cinematically. Like the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider movies. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about those. Those actually were pretty good. Those were pretty good, yeah. I think the ending of Metal Gear Solid 4 probably, the first one was good. I thought they were both okay. But yeah, like the ending of Metal Gear Solid 4 pretty much rivals the end of Return of the King for how long of an ending and how many endings they crammed into it, basically.
Hey, what are you doing? You've got to leave.
I have my duty. This living flame has been entrusted to the royal family. The flames of disaster will awaken if nothing is done.
Like you would say, Resident Evil 6 is good. Yeah, then he done 5. 5 was a mess because Konami was like interfering a whole lot. So that game's not as much as it like good as it should have been. I have some issues with 5. I don't know. I like the Metal Gear Solid games as like kind of semi-linear, like story-driven action stealth games. I didn't really care much for the open world element in 5 because it just puts too much fluff between like the story beats. Here, the Monster Hunter movie is mindless fun. I won't go see the Monster Hunter movie, or I won't watch the Monster Hunter movie, because the Monster Hunter movie is made by the same guy who did all the Resident Evil movies. Now, I like the first Resident Evil movie, but I kind of hated, with increasing degrees, all the other ones. Love the Warcraft movie. People, it's not WoW. Retelling of the first Warcraft. I never saw the WoW movie. Uwe Boll. Oh my god. When I think of Uwe Boll, I think of one of the only movies I ever saw of his, which was the House of the Dead movie, which is nothing like any of the games and has some of the worst editing and worst acting I ever saw in like a fully produced like AAA movie. There's a part where the people in the movie are fighting a bunch of zombies in the cemetery, and like one of them's using 2 pistols, and then like the camera stops and freeze frames around them, and then suddenly they've got a shotgun in the very next scene.
The flames are properly sealed.
Blood Rain.
It's done.
Luigi's Mansion arcade today. Oh, right on. Forgot that that's a thing. He used to review his own movies as 5-star. I had heard about that. That he would go online and review bomb other movies and give his own movies 5-star ratings.
You're going to leave it behind?
Pretty fun.
Yes.
It's like a rail shooter type game, right?
Future.
Really, I like rail shooter.
It's time to return.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, Uwe Boll makes me mad because he's a man. Like, if you want to make bad movies, basically adapted 3DS levels into rail shooter levels, oh, that's cool. But yeah, Uwe Boll is a man that makes me very angry because if you just want to make bad movies, bad, like, slipshod, ramshackle, thrown together movies, just so you can earn, like, tax credits from, just so you can earn income tax credits, that's whatever. But you had to target video games specifically. You had to make video game movies. Best part was he reviewed Rampage poorly, then gave his own Rampage movie well, which
It's a lucky
ironically wasn't even based on the game. I mean, at least as much as I hate the Resident Evil movies, I will say that, like, at least Paul W. Anderson, like, tried to some extent. He wanted to make his wife the hero of these movies. And he's not a good storyteller, even when he's stealing directly from the games themselves.
Blaze.
I mean, he has had some successes in the 90s.
The Iblis trigger.
He was part of the
was
original
son of
Mortal
a
Kombat movie, which has no reason, no right being as good as it is. And he made The Fifth Element.
They're quite noisy.
But then just, like,
I heard that
the
the
Resident
princess
Evil
revealed
movies
that
just
Dr.
get
Eggman's
progressively
voice in
worse
response
and
to his
worse
earlier threat.
and worse.
What
Have they
if his
done a
ultimate
Pac-Man
objective
movie?
was to release
No, I
Iblis?
think the closest they ever got to a Pac-Man movie was when they did the Adam Sandler Pixels movie. Which actually had, like, giant pixel Pac-Man in it. There was a Pac-Man cartoon. There was. I remember the old Pac-Man cartoon. And then there was also the Super Nintendo game, Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. I should get that game again. Have I ever seen the fan-made live-action Pac-Man movie? Did they actually do that? Because
Blaze, let's go after him.
I saw a fan trailer for that, like, a long time ago that I thought was just something they made up. It was just a trailer, okay, yeah. It was like bikers, right? Driving all through the city and stuff like that. Pac-Man World games look fun. I've never played any of the Pac-Man World games. I played, like, some of the super original Pac-Man games, and then I played Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures on the Super Nintendo. And I will have to... I should definitely get that game again. Because that would be fun for a stream to go through. You love Pac-Man World? Hold on. Yeah, they did make a CG Pac-Man show, didn't they? Oh, well, shoot. Alright. I don't know how much progress I've made. Oh, probably a decent little bit. I think that's just gonna have to do it for today. I gotta start getting ready for work. Oh, pretty close to the end of Silver's story. I think if it all goes super well next time, we might be able to just finish this game in one more stream. Do I raid people? Sometimes. Let's see if... Nobody I follow is really online currently. Did you have an idea of who you wanted to raid? You have someone playing Shadow? I guess what's their name, and we can go drop in on them. I'll drop you guys off. Hey, no problem, guys. I always love putting on these streams for you. I know I took a few days off. But, yeah. If I'm comfortable with it, yeah. Comfortable with it. Drop you kiddos off. Watch someone else. I don't mind. Okay. Elliptical glitch. Oh, he's playing. Oh, he's playing Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. Alright, well, yeah. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I shall see you all next time. See ya!